It's happening! No, I gotta stop riling up. Nothing's happening. Nothing's happening. Okay, here we go. Listen, I was gonna like put on a cute outfit for the video, like, but I don't want to. I don't want to. This is the Daphne you're getting today. This is a lazy, I don't want to do it, Daphne, but you know, like, we're showing up and we're doing it anyways, you know, so sick. Just a pip in the sun. Bye. So bright in the sun. Okay, Rio, you have to be involved in everything. Okay, yes, you too. Butt scratches. Butt scratches. Things to the frame. That's not bad. That's not bad. How does that work? As my chair slowly turns. Okay, listen, it's just my classic, nothing new here. Let me show you. Just classic oats, you know? You know what I'm saying? Just classic. All right, I don't need to whisper because Raj has his headphones in, so it's fine. But we're in a different location today. We're in my bedroom because Raj is in online vet school, so he's out there in a lecture and I'm trying to record a video because I haven't put up a Friday video in like a month and a half. LOL. Sorry, I keep whispering because it's so quiet and it makes me uncomfortable. Okay, as I said earlier, I was gonna try and do a whole like cute cozy vibe for this video and it's just not the mood today. It's just not where I'm at today. I'm more like, I just want to wear sweatpants and like not get out of bed today. You know what I'm saying? But I did. My hair's incredibly greasy, so I just braided it and put some makeup on to make myself at least like feel like I'm put together. You know what I'm saying? Who's texting me? I got my breakfast ready. I got COVID tested this morning. It was a fun time. I'm gonna try really hard not to spin around in circles. Anyways, first bite, here we go. Classic oats, classic oats, classic oats. Nothing new for me. I'm a creature of habit. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I just counted down, but I'm not taking a bite because I was gonna say, I got you, you got me. I'm proud of you for showing up today. Let's do it. Cheers. Anyways, I actually have some things I wanted to talk about today, but before we get into that, I was like, how's everyone doing? What are you eating? Are you having breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack? Oh, classic. Did we miss these videos where I just ramble for 20 minutes? I know I did. I actually really wanted to make like a cook with me this week. I had a recipe that I was gonna try and do like a video where we just cook together. But again, not the vibe today. So I'm gonna save it for another week. But I don't know, I feel like like I said in my last video, my channel is just basically a digital diary for me at this point. And I appreciate you all reading it. I don't know, it's embarrassing, but also like true, you know what I'm saying? How quiet it is in my bedroom, even though I know Raj is out there with headphones on and is listening to his lecture and can't really hear me, is making me feel very self-conscious about everything I'm saying because I'm like, what if he hears me though? As if I'm not putting this on the internet for everyone to see. The logic isn't really there, but I'm just, that's how I'm feeling. I'm doing pretty good right now. Like mentally, emotionally, I'm doing pretty good. I feel like, I didn't do a thumbnail. I'll do it at the end. What do I feel like? I've said that 12 times. Let me actually check in with myself. I don't know, I'm very stressed at the moment. A lot of really cool things are happening in my life right now that I can't quite talk about at the minute, but like, big stuff that I've been working really hard for a really long time. My mind is doing that classic thing that the ego always does, where it's like, here's the thing that I want to be proud of and that I'm excited about and that I worked really hard for, and I just like downplay it and minimize it, and it's like, it's not that big of a deal, it's stupid, it's whatever. Like, don't like kid yourself. Don't get too full of yourself, Daphne. So I'm like really trying to like actually soak it in and take a minute to like be proud of my accomplishments, which I never do. You know, we're always just sort of like moving the bar, like for the goalpost further and further, and even when you achieve one goal, it just immediately moves further into the distance, and you just like never actually pat yourself on the back for like doing the thing that you were working so hard to do. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a bite. So anyways, I've been really trying to do that this week because I had some pretty cool stuff happening, and I've talked about this before, but like ironically, joy and pride are like happiness are things I actually have a really hard time letting myself feel because they make you feel really vulnerable. So I'd actually rather be sad, or like I am actually more comfortable feeling the like more down emotions than the positive ones, which is ironic because I'm always yelling at myself for feeling down and thinking like I should feel positive, I should feel good about myself. But the second I do actually feel good about myself, it opens me up to like so much vulnerability that I immediately shut it down, and I'm like, no, don't do that. Which makes like sense why it happens, but it's just like, it's so annoying, isn't it? And so I think one of the things I just really wanted to talk about today is like making the effort to actually be proud of yourself for a minute, because I don't think it's a thing we really let ourselves do, because we are very destination driven. When I get here, I'll be happy. When I get here, then I can celebrate. And here's the thing, you never get there, because there is just an ever-moving target. And so you just actually never let yourself be content or happy. And maybe I'm just projecting onto other people, and that's just only what I do, but I feel like maybe some other people do that too. And so I just thought this could just be a minute where we just sit down, have a meal, and like take a minute to be really proud of how fucking far we've come. Because, I mean, I don't know your life, I don't know what's going on in your life, but I can almost guarantee that you have some things that you should be proud of, that you have some things that you've worked really hard for, and that even a few months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago, like you could never imagine achieving them or being where you are. So like, listen, pat yourself on the back, my friend. Look at you. Look at you. 2 bites, take 2 bites. It's not the best oatmeal I've ever made. It's actually not that great, but that's fine. I feel like I could have used a little bit more maple syrup or something, like a little bit more sweetness to it. Tastes a little bit too protein powdery. So on top of I was trying really hard to be proud of myself, and then I just got really stressed. Because, you know, opened up, got vulnerable, and my ego said, don't feel that. Let's think about all the things that you should be panicking about instead. So I got really stressed out about like life stuff, adult stuff. And I'm kind of in a position at the moment where I'm like a little bit scared, like, cause I can't quite see yet how things are gonna work out. You know, like the unknown. I'm like, okay, things aren't quite adding up. And I don't currently have much of a choice other than to trust that I will figure it out. I kind of had one of those moments where I was like, look, I know I'm speaking in vague terms, but it's just like stuff I can't really and don't really want to talk about on the internet with everyone. But again, just stressed about some stuff. that normally would have like really set me off, really triggered me, really like spiral out. And I just kind of sat with myself and like I let myself feel sad. I cried a little bit. I was like, okay. And then I just really thought about it and was like, I can get really upset with myself for these things that are outside of my control, and I can freak out and I can spend the next week like beating myself up over it. And ultimately, it will still work out anyways because I know myself and I know that I will always figure it out and that I will always be okay. Or I could skip all the freaking out stuff and all the stressing out stuff and all the like deterioration of my mental health and just like go right to trusting that it'll all be okay. And so I'm trying that out this week. Never done it before. Don't know how it's gonna go. But I'm giving it a go. I'm giving it a try and just trying to have faith that I will figure it out and that it will all be okay. Listen, I'm still a little bit stressed. But I'm gonna figure it out. It's all gonna be okay. It's all gonna be okay. Currently really working on trying to see the good things about myself as well as the bad. Like, I always get very nitpicky about my personality, about my flaws, about my faults, about all the things that I need to work on, right? I'm very aware of everything I need to work on about myself. Maybe not everything, but like a lot of things. You know, it's what I think about most of the time is what I could be doing differently or better. And so I'm really also trying this thing. God, look at me go. I'm doing so well. I'm also trying this thing where I also try and like acknowledge the good attributes of myself. Like, I'm very stubborn. I'm a very stubborn and determined person. And I could look at that as a bad thing and be like, I'm very stubborn. It's annoying to a lot of people. But at the same time, because I'm so stubborn and determined, like I'm trying to see how that is a good thing in my life. Like, I know I will always go to bat for myself. I will always figure it out. I'll always be okay. I'll always like have my own back. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I put my mind to something, I'm gonna do it. I'm absolutely 100% gonna do it because I'm just so stubborn and there's no other option for me than doing it. My neighbor actually said something very sweet to me. They said that my catchphrase should be, I'm Daphne and the week's not over yet. And I really love that. It made me feel really good about the thing that usually makes me feel really shitty about myself. I can have a myopic vision and a singular focus on one thing, and when I can apply that myopic vision to something really like good for myself, to a goal of mine or something like that, like, yeah, that's a really good thing. I don't know if that makes sense. I just got insecure. Here, let's take a bite to fill the awkward space I just felt. Checking in. How is your meal going? I genuinely do love hearing about what you guys are eating too. Let's take a few bites because I feel like I've talked a lot right now. I'm just at the moment trying to sit in the space of like being proud and like not needing to fix everything for like a minute, you know? I feel like us perfectionists, we always gotta have a little thing that we're working on, that we're fixing. And I'm just trying for this week, like maybe let's just try like not fixing everything. But maybe it's okay to just like be where you're at right now. Don't always have to be doing things. I feel like I always have to be doing something. I'm working on that, man, I'm working on that. But also I'm not, because I just said I'm taking a break from working on things. I don't know, my guy life is so weird. It is so weird. Nobody really knows what they're doing. Nobody really knows. We're all just figuring it out as we go, I guess. No, I'm not gonna stress. I'm not stressing. It's gonna work out. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. Let's put some glitter on your face. Eat a good breakfast. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. It's so quiet. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I want to say before I end this video as I finish my breakfast, my breaking of the fast. Except it's not, because I already ate a snack this morning. Look at me go. I think I got like 3 more bites. Like what? I just feel stupid when I try to give advice. I don't know. I'll just stick to talking about my life and hoping it applies to your life as well. Anyways, last 2 bites. Chug it. Just kidding. Here we go. You made it through another meal. There's something to be proud of right there. You did the damn thing. I did the damn thing. Ooh. Taking care of myself. I'm killing it. We're thriving. All right, I'm gonna stop saying cliches and finish this out. 3, 2, 1. Crushed it. All right, friends. That's all I got for you today. More chill vibes from my channel. That's all you're gonna get over here. Not quite sad, not quite happy, somewhere in the middle, some like a solid content, you know? That's all I ask, is that you walk away thinking, all right, you know what, I think it's gonna be okay. I don't have anything left to say, so I'm gonna stop talking now. And I say that and then I wanna keep talking, but I just said I have nothing left to say. So I'm gonna end it there. All right, big love. I'll see you next time. Bye, friends.